Alexander Usyk, Lomachenko, the Klitschko brothers, both Vladimir and Vitaly. He is 29 years old, 6'4", 247.2 pounds. This guy has fought strong competition overseas. He stopped boxing in 2021. 3 years later, he comes to Nashville, Tennessee, picks it up, returns back in April of this year. This is his third comeback bout. He's gone 6 rounds, 8 rounds, 10 rounds before. This is nothing new to him. He is ready.
I just see, like, Vladyslav Sirenko is a real fighter. He's a Russian. He should have been on Rocky IV, but he wasn't born yet.
Absolutely. Future contender.
Absolutely.
That's some scary walkout music. All right, our 7th fight of the night is the co-main event of the evening in the heavyweight division, presented to you by Jimmy Adams Promotions. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he's a veteran of 14 professional fights, weighing in at 233 pounds. Hey, I was going to say you didn't look 233, my man. I apologize. Weighing 287, give the man his credit, Brendon Carmac. And in the red corner, he needs no introduction, ladies and gentlemen, he is Vlad Sirenko.
All right, guys. Okay, listen up. I'm the third man in the ring. When I say break, remember, take a step back, protect yourself at all times. Watch your low blows and your headbutts. If there's a knockdown, I want the standing opponent to the neutral corner. That's the corner furthest away. Touch gloves, back to your corners.
Absolutely. Sirenko wearing the black gloves, black trunks. Carmac wearing the blue stripes and the blue gloves. Big men, big time, big boxing.
This is going to be an amazing fight. The one thing we want to tell you about Sirenko, he's 21-0, 19 knockouts. And he just signed with a very good promotion with Queensberry Promotion.
No.
And that
Warren out of London.
Frank Warren,
yes.
with Queensberry Promotion.
Absolutely.
And he's a very talented fighter, and he's going with some big competition. You got Tyson Fury that actually is with that group.
Give him a year back, and I'll put him in the top 20. Easy.
Oh, easy. I would say top 10. We watched him. This is his third time here at Country Box. He's a real fighter.
Absolutely. Scheduled for 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. These guys are coming out. They're taking no time. Carmac not intimidated. He's working that jab, slapping with that right hand, but Sirenko is not having it.
This is not going to go 10 rounds. There's no way this is going 10 rounds.
Well, I'll tell you this. Carmac is durable. He's very, very durable. And I guess it all depends on how – ooh, that was a good left hook by Carmac. I wouldn't be shocked if this didn't go past 6. Again, Carmac is a very durable guy. He's only been stopped twice in his entire career.
As you saw, Sirenko's already started going towards.
Oh, good right hand by Sirenko.
Sirenko's already started going to the body. He's going to chop that down. I don't care how long you've been boxing, the body that soft, he's going to come after him. You only take so many body shots, and this is the first round. So your body will eat it.
I would say, that we're living in the world where sometimes your physique is not necessarily a factor in how good a boxer you are. Look at Andy Ruiz. Look at Tyson Fury. Both of those guys look like they were on The Biggest Loser, but both of them are very, very good boxers. I'm not saying Carmac is that by any stretch. But what I am saying is sometimes you can't judge a book by the good left hook by Sirenko. Sirenko is being very, very calculated with his shots.
You can already see right now that Mike Diori is already taking breaths.
I would agree.
Yeah,
I'm now thinking this is going to be less than 6.
Absolutely.
Sirenko is chopping this tree down very quickly, and he's using a big axe to do it.
Yeah. I mean, all you got to do is keep going to the body. It's going to slow Diori down.
I mean, Carmac is eating punches like it was biscuits and gravy on a Sunday morning in Nashville.
Carmac. Yes, I'm talking about like a guy ahead of us the next fight. But, yeah, Carmac. Yeah, he's eating. Look at him. He's already breathing out of his mouth.
I think he realizes the task he has in front of him and realizes it's a big one.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you got a real true professional here. He can take some punches. Like, yeah, you're gonna land some, but like, no, he's taking super deep breaths. And the more that Sirenko keeps digging at the body on Carmac, it's I mean, he has talent. But again, the body, the being in the shape, that's a huge factor. Like right now, like, hey, I feel like I can go out there and play, a whole series for football. But like in my shape and my talent, like right now, like maybe I can give you one play. Like it's a whole different story out here.
I asked Brandon Carmac. I said, "What is your nickname?" He said, "War Machine." But when I asked Sirenko the same question, you know what he said? I don't need the one. I felt like I was talking to Ivan Drago in Rocky IV.
That's how he is.
I don't need the one.
And one thing about Sirenko too is like you see it, like he does this. Boxing is his life. That's his job, and that's his profession. That's what he loves. Like Carmac drives for Waste Management, which is a great company. A Fortune 500 company, but he doesn't box, full time. Yeah, Sirenko does.
That is the very difference between the caliber of fighters we're looking at here too. No disrespect to Carmac, he's game.
No, not at all.
He's game, but Sirenko is different. He's built different.
He's a fighter.
He is a legitimate, world-class, future contender, and what you're looking at here tonight is a future star.
Absolutely.
In the heavyweight division. 29 years old, he can still make a big name and still make big money.
Yeah, in 2 years, that's where I expected to see him. He's going to be on the undercard of probably like the next couple of fights that Frank Warren has. You're going to see him, and you're just going to see him grow. And I'm just like amazed and proud to be a part of watching him right here at Country Box. This is my third fight with him.
Right. Sirenko's starting to sit down on his punches, and Carmac's feeling it. Starting to shell up a little bit. But he's breathing hard, and he's breathing out his mouth, which is a sign that not only is he taking hard shots, but his gas tank might be depleted already.
Yeah, absolutely.
And those body shots that he's taking will do that.
Yeah, that's what I love about Sirenko. Like, he's going to go to the body. He's going to chop it down. This is a real deal fighter. This might be one of the best fighters that has been on Country Box. And you're going to see this guy in 18 months to a year fighting, for a championship, a world championship.
I would agree. I would say that he's definitely somebody to watch. He's a prospect to watch for sure. And being with Queensberry and boxing on Country Box in these bouts, he's making a name for himself, and he's making the right connections, and it's going to open the doors for him to do big things in the sport. Carmac wants to be the upset guy here, but he doesn't have the tools yet so far to be able to hold. He wants to, desperately. He wants to. But even when he sets down on those shots, they have absolutely zero effect, even if they land on Sirenko.
I mean, just look at the left side of Carmac. And actually, in the right side of Carmac, his body is red. I mean, his body is like truly red. He's getting hit, and he's getting hit hard. And those shots are taking a toll to him. You can see him. He's trying to catch his breath. It's like awesome that he's standing up, but like he should be sitting down. Also, it looks like he got a little bit of little redness around his mouth.
I would agree. And his ribs literally look like the ribs off of remember when Rocky Balboa cracked the ribs off the meat hanging in the meat locker? That's exactly what this looks like right here. His rib cage is absolutely blistered. It's red, and it looks like Rocky Balboa has absolutely decimated the right side of his body.
And this is you can tell, like a guy that literally Sirenko is at 200, over 200 plus amateur fights, and also 21. He's 21-0, 19 knockouts.
And it's not deceptive either. Like there's nothing fictitious about his record. This man has fought legitimate people with fantastic records. And he's done a lot of this overseas. He's fought all over the world, everywhere from Paris to Russia to Ukraine to everywhere, and he's always come out the winner. He is very heavy-handed, 18 KOs out inside of 21 fights, and he's doing that in this bout too.
Absolutely. This would be a guy to hey, I want to get in the ring and box. Like maybe I'll try to sneak Sirenko with a shot. Probably could maybe knock him out, but this is a guy I don't want to ever get in the ring and fight.
1,000%.
He's a fighter. He's ready to chop that.
And he's so calculated. Look at him. He's like an assassin. The way he just steps in and he's closing the distance. He's very methodical in the way that he sets his punches up and his combinations, going to the body, going back up to the head. The experience is there. Carmac is talking, but usually when you start talking like that, that means you're hurt.
Yeah, this is the third round and he's talking now?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I mean, Sirenko's going to keep going to the body.
Good. It's very deceptive head movement and good defense that you're seeing right there from Sirenko. Look at that.
He's not.
Very, very, you can see the experience is there.
Yeah, he's not getting hit at all.
So much talent.
This is a great bout for Sirenko. Just to see him unleash. 'Cause he got 7 more rounds.
You know who he reminds me of a little bit? His style and also, the way they fight. Alexander Povetkin. You remember him? Heavyweight contender. Might have been a heavyweight champion. Alexander Povetkin was a very, very good fighter. Very methodical and fought a lot like this. But I think his skills are even better than Povetkin.
Yeah, he's polished. He's polished. Only at 29 years old. You're going to see him. And this is the thing is Carmac think that he's landing something. But this is only the third round. There's no way. He's already breathing heavy right now. There's no way 6, 7 it's going to be done. It's going to be done.
Again, Carmac has historically has been very durable. So we'll see. Sirenko's doing everything right. And I guess the bout goes as long as he wants it to.
Yeah, and his guy, Frank Warren, he wants to see this. He wants to see him, go out there and show different moves, not just knock a guy out. Don't get me wrong, he's gonna knock him out.
Yeah, that was a good left hand from Sirenko. That was the end of the third round.
End of the third round.
Yes, sir.
It's the end of the third round. You got 7 more to go.
I know.
7 more to go.
I'm getting tired just thinking about it.
Like I say, I'm not nowhere near close to the football shape, and you can see it. He's hey, I give nothing but Brandon Carmike, the way he's standing there. He's taking some big punches. He's taking some great body punches, but end of the day, you're fighting a real guy,
a real contender for sure. And this is a 10-round heavyweight bout. It is long, big punches being thrown.
This is going to go into this is going to be a 4 or 5 overtime if you're in college type of fight. If he goes to the 10th round, I just can't see Carmike having that stamina.
Well, Carmac has never been past the 8th, and he's only been 8 once. So. He's been 6 rounds 4 times. So there it was. Big right hand Down goes Carmac. Down goes Carmac. He's hurt, and I don't know if he's got anything left in him. Even if he beats the count, I think he's done. I think you can put a fork in him. He is done.
Yeah, he tried to come out. He tried to land those. He tried to land those hard punches.
Sirenko hit him with a bomb.
He showed him what the power is about. Like he stepped it up a whole nother level. Like Sirenko, stepped it up a whole nother level. Carmac, he tried to with the power, and then a professional. I mean, a guy that's going to be a contender, or that is a contender.
Yes.
Showed him what power is really like, and
he's cut. He's cut a little bit over the. It's just a nick. It's in the eyebrow. It's over the left eye. I don't know if they're going to stop this bout. And it looks like they've stopped it.
I would love to see it keep going. I want to see Sirenko get some more rounds.
I would agree
because he wasn't trying to finish him. He was sharpening up his tools, but then when Carmac tried to hit him with some power, he showed him what his power was like.
But Carmac, you could see it in his eyes. He didn't want any more rounds. He didn't want any more of that power. You could see it in his eyes. He was subtly happy that it's over.
Yeah, I mean
She stopped it, and he went out on his feet.
Yeah.
So he can at least save face.
That's where I don't agree. I want to see it keep going. I'm a brawler. I want to keep going.
I get it, but
he's good. He's good. He wants to keep going.
I
mean, he wasn't getting beat bad. He wasn't getting beat bad.
And now he can save face. And that's boxing.
With a champion.
That's boxing.
He stood in there with a future champion.
He did, absolutely. I agree with that 100%. We are going to see big things out of Vladyslav Sirenko, no doubt about it. Whether it's here, whether it's on the big stage, but you can bet he's going to be on it.
And you see right here, that's where Carmike tried to throw some serious power, and that's where the real power.
Yes. He's taste this. Take this back with you.
This is where real power is.
He's like, you from Kansas City, Missouri, take this back with you.
My man's country is in a war right now,
Carmac?
No. Sirenko.
I thought you said he's
Sirenko.
Country.
No, his country.
Oh, God, his country, okay.
Yeah,
We're in Nashville. When you say country, I'm going to be like, what?
No, not that country. But we're talking about Sirenko.
Right.
Literally, he's from Ukraine.
I get it.
And the thing, I remember talking to him, he loves just to, to take his mind off of war. And when we talk about war in the ring, but he's talking about in real life, where he got family that's dealing with stuff. So for him, this is a stress reliever. And then you can see that frustration, that power that literally put him down that he could have did probably two rounds earlier.
I would agree.
If he really would have showed that real power.
I would agree. Yeah, but he did it. He did it methodically. He did it smart. I mean, he didn't. You notice he's so subtle with the way that he does things. If you look when they were in close and Carmac would try to load up on him, the little hand up to the ears, the side, the way he would move and make those punches miss. He was so confident in himself in the pocket that he had, it's kind of like the difference between what we were talking about with the fight before with Cypress and them when they would close in and they had no idea what to do when they got that close. And but these Sirenko, he knew what to do. He got in the pocket. He stayed in the pocket, and he made Carmac miss, and then he made him pay.
This is a guy that's been in over 230-plus fights, including amateurs and pros. You expect to see that confidence, to see that he knows what he got to do. And again, we got 20 amateur fights with Brendon Carmac. That was awesome to see, but, still, he's overmatched. And I tell you, he's dealing with a true guy that's, I believe, in my heart, a future champion in the next 2 or 3 years.
I would agree. I would absolutely agree. And as we close in, it looks like we're going to be going up to JT Conway
Ladies
for
and
the
gentlemen,
result.
let's hear it for both fighters. I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't mind seeing that one again. Maybe we can run that one back another time. But for this fight, at 27 seconds of the 4th round, your winner by Dr. Stoppage, the man who needs no nickname, Vlad Sirenko.